Looks clear. Any more goodies? I think not. It's a pretty big pit. How much of my plasma rifle do I have? 109, huh? Yep. I think so. Yeah, pretty much.
What the hell?
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Water pressure normal, 173 psi.
Who am I?
Communications web online.
I feel cold.
Drones 1 through 3 within operational parameters.
I don't remember.
Drone 4 disconnected.
He just sticks his finger in her mouth. Oh.
I'm scared.
Core temperature stable. Processing.
Zhao,
That
What are you doing?
takes it to the next level, puts his penis
Connecting to Panchaea's Haran project, Mr. Jensen. The most advanced quantum computer slave to the human brain, and the closest to perfection we'll ever achieve. I'm going to use it to hack Zero's signal and rework the message to our benefit.
our benefit? You mean the Illuminati's?
Oh, bam!
Someone has to override the signal and be the world's savior. And let's be honest, neither of us would trust anyone else to fill that role. Computer, begin EEG sync.
So much pain.
Syncing beta waves at 40 cycles per second.
Sleep.
That?
Sleep.
Pretty much, when you read the emails, it says that there was these girls that they took to control the Pangea or whatever the system is. It's just being controlled by these 3 girls they have on the system. Yeah!
Zhao, get them out of there. I have to reach the control chamber.
No! I'm in your control! I'm in control!
Pow, pow!
Stop the signal!
Security.
Actually, I gave you much bigger guns than that. Jenkins, or
Oh, shit.
whatever your name is. Nephew's a pistol. Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
Alpha
Got
pod
practice?
security in place.
No shit. What the hell to use it on? My defense is already maxed. I could use stabilizing, I suppose. That's probably gonna cost 2. Yeah, it costs 2. What's something I need? I don't need stealth. Oh, now I remember. Okay. Stealth enhancer. I need something for hacking. Alright. From what I heard, there's a terminal I can actually hack in here. It makes things much easier.
I must be the one to alter the signal. Once I do, Council will welcome me with open arms.
Ouch!
Stay away.
We got 2 of those. Yeah, I got time to take these painkillers since I have like 20 of them.
Bad man is here. Why does he want to kill us?
Get done.
You have nothing better, sir. Pitching your head down.
Blah blah blah. Keep bitching.
Just don't hurt anymore. Just no more pain. Keep him away from us. Security measures are
Alright.
sufficient.
There should be a terminal somewhere around here that I can hack.
Once the weight of their gaze touches you,
I don't
there is
remember
no
where it's
escape.
at though. I just heard about it.
Orthostatic pressure rising. Can't breathe. It hurts.
Where's the terminal? There we go.
Systems are
Security rating 5.
organic systems under stress will harmonize.
Using everything on
Do you
this.
see where honor and ambition lead you? To a whole
Oh, I gotta
mouth
go all
deep
the way
in the
around.
ocean, about to meet your end. And powerless. Look at what they've done. I don't like it here.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
It's so cool down here.
Access granted.
Show us the light, mother.
Warning. Manual override of tertiary pods initiated. Total system purge in effect. Shutting down tertiary stations. Warning. Electrical
Did that do it?
charge
No, that did it.
rising.
Okay.
Electric discharge.
All I gotta do is blast my way through here.
Get that gold.
I don't want this thing to overheat though.
This will not stop me, Jensen.
Yeah, it's glass.
It's happening. Hiding is gone from us. Wait. It's initiating the emergency protocol.
Yeah, baby! Yeah! Hold on, just let me reload real quick. There we go.
I can't take.
Well, all you have to do without that hacking is you go to each of those people and you hit the big red button next to them. It brings them out and you just shoot them in the face. But the thing is I think that might cost you your not killing anyone achievement if you're going for that. So, but I don't really care, you know, about that anymore, obviously. Alright. Does it even matter? I mean, I've already...
Hello,
this is the end of the
Adam.
game. Why would I even need experience?
Welcome to the Edge. It is not the end of the world, but you can see it from here.
Eliza? What are you doing here?
It is my job to monitor and report on the news, Adam. Before Darrow smothered everything with his signal, the whole world was tuned into this place, including me.
The broadcast. I have to stop it.
I know. Please, come closer. Do you know where we are, Adam? We are at the fulcrum point, when society lies in the balance. Hugh Darrow hoped to tip the scales one way, by telling the world everything you already know. About the biochip, the Illuminati, everything. He believed knowing the truth would convince mankind to abandon research into human enhancement technologies forever.
It would certainly give them reason to fear it.
Indeed. Darrow's confession is ready to send. If you want, I can wideband it across all media as soon as you shut down the signal.
Yeah, it was a confession.
Everything you
in the
worked
middle.
so hard to uncover will be exposed. But only if you deactivate the broadcast using this control. However, if you desire, I can alter Darrow's message. Conceal the creation of the biochip while putting in new content.
Content blaming the Humanity Front, like Seraph suggested.
The organization has already admitted to harboring terrorists. It would be easy to convince people they turn to biological warfare in a more desperate attempt to get rid of augmented people.
But why? What would that achieve?
In time, it could shift the focus of hatred onto people whose prejudices are seen as too extreme, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution as they desire. But if you want me to perform this edit for you, you must disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Alternatively, Darrow's message can be adjusted to erase all mention of the power group known as the Illuminati. I can report that lack of proper regulation allowed vast quantities of neuropozyne to become contaminated prior to reaching the market.
Taggart's preference. You think the world will buy a made-up story about neuropozyne poisoning?
You might be surprised by what people believe. I can convince them. And having experienced the negative effects of corporate negligence firsthand, a majority of people might force the world to place harsh restrictions on all human enhancement research. But only if you disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Of course, there is another option. This passage leads to Panchaea's pressure regulation controls. Destroy them and the installation will cave in on itself, overwhelmed by the weight of the ocean pressing against it. Everyone inside the structure will die.
That's a solution?
No one will be left to tell the world what happened, Adam. Nobody will be able to spin the story.
Including me.
The choice is yours. Do you believe you have the wisdom to choose an appropriate future for mankind? Or do you trust mankind to find the answers on its own?
Yeah, I can kill myself. What do you think? What do you think, Matt? What's your say? Which pretty button would you like me to push? I think Matt fell asleep. Seraph 1 was which? Okay. So that's pretty much lying. Okay, I will lie.
If you do this, the focus of hatred may shift to those responsible for unleashing biological warfare, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution. Are you sure this is your choice?
Yeah, I don't like that smug, Taggart guy anyway.
So be it then.
Seraph was right about one thing. It's in our nature to want to rise above our limits. Think about it. We were cold, so we harnessed fire. We were weak, so we invented tools. Every time we met an obstacle, we used creativity and ingenuity to overcome it. The cycle is inevitable. But will the outcome always be good? I guess that will depend on how we approach it. These past few months, I was challenged many times. But more often than not, didn't I try to keep morality in mind, knowing that my actions didn't have to harm others? Time and time again, didn't I resist the urge to abuse power and resources simply to achieve my goals more swiftly?